Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow.
Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Jay, and I'm back with another video. So, today's video is actually a surprise video. I wasn't going to post this week, but since it's the end of the year, I thought, why not? So this is just going to be a favorites list, favorites of 2017. There's a few categories actually. There's 4 categories for this. So it's always just going to be one long video. So let's get started. So for the first category that I have here, it's my top 7 favorite moments from Shadowhunters Season 2. Since the whole season premiered in 2017, I don't have to worry about just splitting this up into just 2B. So it's good. So this, by the way, none of these are in any order. I kind of just threw this together before I started filming this. So and also, like, I'm really lazy, so I didn't organize it at all. So the first one I have here is Valentine's death. It was a really fitting end, I guess you could say. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I will miss Alan on the show, but all good villains have to come to an end. Am I right? Or am I right? You didn't see that. So, number 2, Luke asserts himself as the leader of the pack. As you remember, we had that whole thing with Russell, whatever his name is. And so, he kicked Russell's ass, and he's the leader, obviously. 3, Ollie and Sam. Is that her girlfriend's name? Let me know if that's her name, because I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. I'm starting to forget things, and that's bad. But, yeah, their relationship. Nothing more needs to be said. 4, the introduction of Maya. Yes, I feel like Izzy and Clary were the only 2 strong females that were on the show. And then we had Lydia, but she wasn't on that long, as much as Clary and Izzy. But since we have Maya, she's like super strong, she's like the best. Okay, that's it. She's the best. That's all I need to say. Number 5, Jace and Jonathan's fight on the bridge. I don't know why I liked it so much. It's just that I did, and it had the snarky comments in between, and then Izzy popped up, and then like Jay stabbed Jonathan through the back in that one spot. So it was nice. 6, Clary learns that Sebastian is Jonathan. It was a strong Clary moment. Yeah, it was a strong Clary moment. That's why I added it. It was a strong Clary moment. I'm putting stuff, sorry. final one for this section. Number 7. Maya opens up about her past to Simon. Like, I feel that since Maya made herself vulnerable to Simon, that the relationship was growing. And it was just really, really cute. And sad. Cute and sad. I just, it was just sad what happened to Maya, so that, ooh, no, we're not doing the outro yet. Oh, fuck. Section number 2, top 5 season 2 Malik moments. Me trying to get through this section without smiling and sitting on the floor in a ball is gonna be fun. Anyway, number 1, the I love you scene. Do I need to really say anything else? I mean, what? I don't need to say anything else, really. Number 2, the first official Malik date. All of these I really don't have to explain because, come on, it's Malik. You don't really need an explanation to find something cute. Number 3, Magnus telling Alec about his stepfather. It's another, like I said before, it's like he's making himself vulnerable to Alec, which is a stepping point in their relationship. The end. Number 4. God, this is awkward. Oh my god. Malik's first time. Yes, I added that because... Shut up. I added that. Yeah. Number 5. Even when they broke up, they still ran to each other's side. Because you had that first moment when, after Magnus closed the rift, and he was, like, all depleted of his magic, and he, like, passed out, kind of. Not really passed out, like, whatever. And then you saw Alec ran over to his side, and then Alec and, yeah. What was I going with that? Oh yeah, Alec, well, Jace died and Alec could feel all of that, and Magnus ran over to his side. So yeah, they still care for each other so much, even though they were, like, not together. So it's just really cute to have that couple be, like, that still so caring for each other, even though they're not together. I just said that, but you understand what I mean. Section 3? 4? 3 or 4? I don't remember. I actually have way more than 4 sections. Next section. Top 5 Magnus moments. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Magnus doing some magic, some kind of magic martial arts routine on his balcony, and then, like, I mean, have you seen the scene? Do I really need to explain any more? Obvious. It's obvious again. 2, Magnus versus Iris. Iris? Whatever her name is. That fight was amazing. You actually got to see Magnus use his magic in a fighting way. So it was a nice change. It was really nice to see him do something, and yeah, and not have the shadow hunters do all the fun stuff. Killing isn't fun, but, like, the action stuff, so it was a nice change. Magnus saved when Magnus saved Alec from the flying demon. Another instance where we saw Magnus use his magic while he was closing the rift, and then he killed the flying demon. It was just badass. That's all. 3. Wait, that was 3. 4. Well, I can't do anything without thinking of you. I mean, they were getting back together. It was a good... I don't need to explain that they were getting back together. Magnus, when Magnus takes care of Raphael and like all the other downworlders that he takes care of, it's like so cute to watch. It's just really cute. Next section. This section is top 5 Alec moments of the season. Number 1, Alec becomes the new head of the Institute. It's what he deserves. Simple as that. 2, Alec being brave and admitting that he was wrong. This was the first episode of the season where he was apologizing because he lashed out at Magnus because Jace was missing and he felt like he wasn't helping, and so he went to Magnus's apartment, loft, whatever, his house, whatever you want to call it. He went there and apologized, and it was just like super cute. Why did I have that one? When Alec almost died for Jace, I mean, that made me really sad. Still kind of difficult to even think about. But, you know, it happened. Number 4. I don't think I could live without you. I mean, going back to 220 and that whole scene, it was just really sweet. And like, it was just sweet. 5. Oh god. Alec being supportive even after Magnus told him about his stepfather. That just shows how much Alec loves and cares for Magnus, because in probably like a regular relationship, yes, I'm calling Magnus not normal. I mean, Malik, not normal. I mean, it's just that couples can be weird about certain things like that, but it wasn't weird. It was really caring and sweet and supportive. Just warmed my heart. This section is just for Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf 6B. So, well, the first one isn't technically 6B, but the fact that it happened at the end of 6A, I'm counting it for 6B. So, I am talking about the Stydia kiss to make it an official relationship after so many seasons was just a dream come true. Because I have been shipping this since the beginning, but more so when 311 happened. If you know that, I love you forever. But when 311 happened, it was like, it has to happen. It had to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. And then we got the rest of season 3, season 4, season 5, with nothing truly happening. Season 6 comes around, we get 6, 10, and boom, they kiss. Derek's return. I mean, come on, it's Derek. Like, you need Derek Hale in the show to make this work. I mean, you survived season 5 without him. survived most of season 6 without him, but it was just something missing, you could say, and it felt weird, to say the least. It felt weird without him. Jackson's return. I mean, he hasn't seen Jackson since the end of season 2. He moved to London, and, like, come on. I hated him when he was on the show, but then after a while, kind of missed the character that you hate for some reason. And so I started to miss him, and then he came back. 4. Jackson and Ethan. That was a total surprise when I saw the sneak peek for that episode that they were in. I don't remember exactly what episode it was, but it was a total surprise to me that they became a thing. Cause like it was just a surprise. It was just a lovely surprise. Final one for this section. Corey and Mason. It's Corey and Mason. They deserve each other. They're so cute together, and it makes me happy to see them together. And like, I wish we had more Teen Wolf so we could see their relationship more. And I kind of want to see Jackson and Ethan's relationship more too. But the one that I'm really rooting for is Corey and Mason. They're just really cute together. I do have to say. Final section. Top 5 2017 moments. This one is just, it doesn't have to do with any social media thing that happened, like any memes or anything. Doesn't have to do with any TV show. This is the best things that happened to me in 2017. So, 1, me actually like trying to be active on this channel. This channel has made me realize so many different things about myself that I didn't know needed to be realized. I've learned how to speak better. I still have a slight stutter, and I say a lot. I'm still working on those 2 things, but other things I've learned to talk louder than normal, because I'm a quiet talker, so I learned how to talk louder since I don't have an actual microphone. So I've learned that. Moving on to number 2, because I don't know what else to say for that section. So 2 is deciding to make reaction videos, because if you look at my old videos, I would make actual vlogs that were terrible, and I wanted to cry. I stopped making vlogs and then started making reaction videos, and that's where I've found the most views, is when I make reaction videos. So I decided to leave all the basic YouTube stuff and join this side of YouTube, and it was a good transformation. Number 3, this was actually pretty big for me. So to give you backstory before I actually say it. So in May, it was a pretty shit month because my best friend had gotten into a relationship, and the guy was always around, and I would never get to spend time with her. And so I slowly started to think about things, and like I was super depressed because of it, because I didn't like. She became one of my best friends just because we had one class together, and so I started to think about, do I like her in a romantic way, and came to my senses and came out to myself as bisexual. Prior to end of May, beginning of June, I labeled myself unlabeled and bi-curious, and then my friend got into a relationship, and after they broke up, I came to my senses fully that I am a bisexual. So I came out to myself in June. I'll say June. In June. And then August, I came out to my mom. And then in September, I came out to my uncle. So it was just a pretty good, like, after that, I wasn't as depressed as I was before. And so, yeah. 4, not cutting for 8 months. 8 months, guys. I have last 8 months without even thinking about grabbing a razor blade and cutting. I should have said trigger warning. I'm so sorry. But, like, trigger warning, because this is a lot. The last time I cut was April 13th, which was a Friday. So it was already kind of crap because it was Friday the 13th. And so I'm proud of myself because May happened, and that month was absolutely terrible to me. And so me not even thinking about picking up a razor blade for that was amazing. And to think that I actually survived 2017 is amazing, and it's just amazing. Number 5, being true to myself. That's just basically me saying that I've started to tell the truth to myself, because I would lie to myself a lot and I don't know why, and it just made me feel worse. So being really true to myself made me realize that I don't need to lie to myself anymore. If people don't like me because of my attributes, they don't like me. I shouldn't get all upset and worried about it. So, yeah. So that concludes today's video. I hope you liked my surprise upload. Happy New Year, because posting this on the last day of the year. Happy New Year's. In the comments, if you want, tell me how your 2017 went. Give me your top 5 of whatever show. Give me your top 5 moments of 2017 from your life. Give me something. I will respond to you. Probably like it. And yeah, I will see you next year. Bye. Section.